welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be running through my bulking plan and what I eat in a day. Every day is different for me. I don't have set meals. I don't have the same meal every single day because frankly it's boring. So what I do is I go by what I fancy and what I've got, because sometimes you haven't got the things you want and sometimes you gotta eat food to get rid of it before it goes out of date, etc, etc. I'm going to be going through my bulking meals of the day. I'm eating 3,500 calories a day, but also I'm not lean, clean bulking. I've tried it and frankly it is impossible. The amount of food you've got to consume to eat clean and bulk is just too much for me. It made me ill, it made me miserable, and it's expensive. Well, but I'll run through that while I'm going through the video. So let's show you my first meal of the day. It all varies on how I feel. I don't have no set breakfast or any meals I do is set. What I feel like is what I have. There's the calories and the macros on the screen now. So what I'm having today is toast with beans and then 2 fried eggs on top of it. Right, as I'm bulking, it doesn't really matter about frying eggs as much. I'm using olive oil because it's good fats, bumps up the calories a little bit, and I'm using white bread at the moment because I've actually ran out of bagels. Well, I do have bagels when I can remember to get them, but usually I have brown bread and wholemeal bread. It's a bit better for you, got a bit more protein as well. And then beans are just beans, good source of fibre and protein, and that's all I have. What I usually do, because I work 8 o'clock in the morning, I'll have a meal before I go to work, and then at work I have about half an hour, and then I sort of like have a bowl of porridge or something with a banana on, and that is because it's about 2 hours after I've actually had a meal, so just to get them calories in. So that's my meal for breakfast. Usually I'll have a protein shake in the morning as well, or if I do have the porridge, I'll mix the protein in with porridge. So as you see, I've got the meatballs in, and now I've put on the pasta. It can be pasta, spaghetti, rice, whatever you want, whatever you fancy. And then for the sauce, I chopped up some bacon. I've kept a little bit of the fat on just to give it a bit of juiciness. Right, I'm bulking, don't judge me. So I'm just going to fry that off, and then I'm going to put in my passata, which is obviously tomatoes, and when it's all cooked, mix it all together and have that bolognese meatball pasta meal. About 1,000 calories just for this one meal. This is for 2 meals, so it's actually a bit more than, it's not as much as you actually can see in this actual thing, but you get the hint of what a meal is like. There you go, something quite nice to eat, a saucy based product, which is what I like doing. I don't go to that chicken, broccoli, rice, dry stuff. It'll be hard to eat, you'll get bored of it, and it won't go down as well. Add some sauces to it. You don't have to have dry food all the time. Right? If you're worried about the sugar content, right, don't. You're bulking. Most sauces now, like passata and that, are natural. So it's just all tomatoes blended up, and that is it, with natural sugars in. So you don't have to worry about it. I stay away from the Domio stuff and all that. That is high in sugar because they want you to enjoy it. So then you'll buy more. So you get that sugar rush, sugar addiction. So stay away from that. But still, having that once a week does not make any difference. So that is my second meal, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. Right, Jesse? Oh. Okay. Jesse is this dog. This is Jesse. Yeah. See that lazy thing there? Yeah, that's Monty. That's my dog. And he's old, but he's lazy. And he's acted like an old man since he was born. He's the laziest boxer I know. Here you go, Monty. Is that nice? Is that nice? Anyway, back to the video now, and I'm going to be talking about what actually my day-to-day diet is like, and I'm going to be telling you the absolute truth, right? None of this Instagram rubbish or YouTube where you see them do it for like a video, and it's just to make themselves look good and look like a perfect fitness person, because do not believe everything they say, because it's not true. There is no way they are eating the same food day in, day out, unless they're on prep for a show where obviously they have to, because there's no way they're going to win anything if they're going to be just eating rubbish. I order my food through Muscle Food, the meat part anyway, because it's just cheaper, it's more convenient, and obviously going to the supermarket and getting loads of meat is just awkward, and usually they don't have the meat you want, and it's more expensive. But if you are thinking about going to a actual shop to actually get meat, I would suggest like Aldi. It's quite good quality. I'm gonna be doing a video on a bulking budget video about food for a week at a certain amount, for all of us who find it hard. You know, not everybody can afford bulking. Not everybody can afford to bulk. I personally can't afford to eat what you see splashed out in front of you all the time. It's expensive as it is to eat, just to look after yourself. So before you actually thinking about going on a bulk, think about the cost. If you're struggling for money as it is anyway, it's not advisable to actually go on a bulk, because you'll get stressed out because you can't afford the food, or you're spending mainly all your money on the food. And then, you know, we've all got to live, we've all got to enjoy ourselves, and sometimes if you're, and also you can actually build muscle without going on a bulk. And there is, like I say, I'm going to be doing a video about the cheapest way to bulk, and actually it's going to cost hardly nothing for a week to bulk, and it's not nothing brilliant, it's not nothing like lovely food. But if you want to bulk and you're determined to bulk, then you've got to just eat basic rations, and it'll still get your calories in. But I'll be doing a video about that another time.
My full day of eating 3,500 calories. There is the statistics, the macros as we call it, of my day. Well, let me just turn down the TV while I'm actually talking. Watching match of the day, watching Liverpool win again, because they are the best team in the Premier League. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. Obviously my meals change daily, so this will be different tomorrow and the day after, but basically it's the same sort of food. Sometimes I might just go over a bit, sometimes the carbs won't be as high, the fat will be higher. So as long as you're hitting them calories, it does not make much difference. Hitting them calories, hitting them macros, and making sure you get them calories in. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this. If you did, give me a thumbs up, and if you're new, subscribe. See you again next time.